Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the best 12 Netflix series releases of 2024. From gripping thrillers to heartwarming dramas, we've got you covered with the best shows you won't want to miss. Let's get started. Number 12, The Asanta Case. A seemingly ordinary couple, Rosario and Alfonso, report their 12-year-old daughter Asanta missing. Sadly, not long after that, they found her dead. When the police looked into it, they found some really surprising clues. It turned out that things weren't as they seemed. They dug into the family's life and found out about grudges and secrets that nobody knew about. The more they dug, the scarier it got. Could Asanta's own parents really be the ones behind what happened to her? Number 11, Anthracite. When a reporter suddenly disappears, his daughter Ida decides to find him. She's good with technology and loves solving mysteries. Her search leads her to a quiet mountain town that keeps a lot of secrets. There, she learns about a scary event from years ago when many people died because of a religious group. Now, someone has been murdered, and people think the new guy in town did it because it's similar to what the group did before. But he says he's innocent, and Ida believes him. Together, they start looking into the town's history and discover dark secrets. Can they find out who's really responsible for the murder before it's too late? Number 10, Crooks. Charlie was living peacefully in Berlin until some scary people threatened his family. To keep them safe, he has to go back to his old life of crime. His job, stealing a really valuable coin. But things don't go as planned, and it becomes really dangerous. Charlie has to run away, and he meets a guy named Joseph who helps him. They have to dodge some really mean criminals and make sure Charlie's family stays safe. Along the way, they find out some secrets and realize they can't trust everyone. Will Charlie be able to leave his past behind and keep his family safe, or will the bad things from his old life come back to hurt them? Number 9, A Killer Paradox. Lee Tang was just a regular college student until he got into a fight with a drunk guy and accidentally killed him. But then, he found out something shocking: the guy he killed was actually a serial killer. Now, Lee can sense when people are evil, and it's haunting him. He decides to become a vigilante, going after people he thinks deserve to die. But a detective is trying to catch him for the killings. Lee is stuck in a dangerous game where he's being chased, and he has to decide if what he's doing is right or if it's going to destroy him. Number 8, Parasite, The Grey. Scary aliens are taking over Earth by entering people's bodies and turning into dangerous creatures. Su-in, a young woman, survives an attack but gets tangled up with one of these aliens without wanting to. Kang-woo is desperately looking for his sister, thinking she might be involved with the alien problem. There's a group called the Grey fighting against the aliens to save humanity. With strange friendships forming and lots of lives at risk, can the humans beat the aliens, or will they take over the Earth completely? Number 7, Dead Boy Detectives. Two young ghosts, Charles and Edwin, don't want to go to the afterlife. Instead, they start their own detective agency. Because they're ghosts, they can handle cases involving spooky stuff like a soldier from World War I who can't rest, a girl from Victorian times who needs help with a psychic who's possessed by a demon, and a missing child who they have to search for in different states. They have to be careful, though, because death wants to take them away. Can these ghost detectives solve their ghostly mysteries and avoid death catching them? Number 6, Baby Reindeer. Donnie is a comedian who's having a hard time. One day, he meets Martha, who seems lost. He tries to help her, but she keeps coming back, even when he doesn't want her to. Martha tells Donnie made-up stories and won't leave him alone. As she gets more and more intrusive, Donnie's life starts falling apart. He realizes there's a dark secret from his past that he needs to deal with. At the same time, he has to figure out how to handle Martha's obsession with him. Can Donnie get away from this strange relationship and find peace, or will his past keep causing problems for him? Number 5, A Nearly Normal Family. The Sandel family seems to have a perfect life until their teenage daughter, Stella, is accused of a really bad crime. While the police look into what happened, the family's image of being normal starts falling apart. They all, including Stella's dad who's a pastor and her mom who's a lawyer, try really hard to protect Stella, even if they have to tell lies. As things get more serious, their loyalty to each other is tested, and old secrets start coming out. Can the Sandals stay together, or will the pressure of what happened tear them apart? Will Stella be okay if the truth comes out, or will the things her family does to protect her make things even worse? Number 4. Fool Me Once. Maya's husband, Joe, gets killed, and she's really sad about it because she's already lost her husband. While she's trying to go on with her life, she puts up a camera to watch her little girl. But then, she sees something really surprising on the video. Joe, who everyone thinks is dead, is in their house. At the same time, Detective Sami is trying to find out who killed Joe. Maya's niece and nephew, Abby and Daniel, are also trying to figure out what happened to their mom, who got killed a while ago. Are these bad things happening to the family connected? Can Maya find out what really happened to Joe, or is something even scarier going on? Number 3. Griselda. Griselda Blanco is a woman from Colombia who moves to Miami with big dreams. She's really smart and does whatever it takes to build a big business selling drugs. She becomes super powerful in Miami because of it. Even though she's a mother, she's also really tough and gets the nickname the Black Widow because she's so good at what she does. But as she gets more powerful, she has to deal with people betraying her, feeling like everyone's out to get her, and the bad things she's done catching up with her. Can Griselda keep control of everything and keep her family safe, or will all the bad stuff she's done make everything fall apart? Number 2. The Gentleman. Eddie used to be a soldier, and now he's inherited a big piece of land. But there's a secret. Susie Glass, whose dad was a really bad guy, is running a big business growing weed there. Eddie wants to sell the land and get away from all the bad stuff, but it's not easy. There's a mean drug boss, another gang, and even his own brother causing trouble and wanting control of the weed business. Eddie has to be really smart to deal with all of them, keep his family safe, and figure out if he wants to get involved in the criminal world or not. Will Eddie find a way to get out of the weed business, or will he end up being in charge of it without wanting to? Number 1. American Nightmare. Denise and Aaron are an ordinary couple who go through a really scary thing. Someone breaks into their house and kidnaps Denise. But then, Denise shows up again, safe and sound. Instead of helping, though, the police think it's all made up. Because of that, people don't believe Denise and Aaron anymore. They have to deal with everyone thinking they're lying and being treated badly. With the news making everything worse, Denise and Aaron try really hard to prove they're telling the truth and find out who really did it. Can they show everyone what really happened and get back to their normal lives, or will people keep doubting them and the bad memories of what happened always stick around?